What are you laughing at, honey?
Myself for being such a liar. I'm writing a letter to Shep. Darling Shep, I'm spending the summer on the wing, making flying visits here and there. And who knows, perhaps I shall take a sudden notion to swoop down on Dallas. How would you feel about that? Forewarned is forewarned, as they say. How does that sound?
Uh-huh.
Most of my sister's friends are going north in the summer, but some have homes on the Gulf, and there has been a continued round of entertainments, teas, cocktails, and luncheons there.
Eunice seems to be having some trouble with Steve.
I heard about you and that blonde.
That's a damn lie!
You ain't pulling the wool over my eyes. I wouldn't mind if you stay down at the Four Deuces, but you always going up.
Whoever seen me up?
I seen you chasing her on the balcony. I'm gonna call the vice squad.
Don't throw that at me!
You hit me. I'm gonna call the police.
Did he kill her?
No, she's coming downstairs.
Call the police. I'm gonna call the police.
What's the matter with Eunice?
She and Steve had a row. Has she got the police?
Nah, she's getting a drink.
That's much more practical.
She here?
Nah, at the Four Deuces.
That rutting hunk.
I must jot that down in my notebook. I'm compiling a notebook of quiet little words and phrases I picked up here.
You won't pick up nothing here. You ain't heard before.
Can I count on that?
You can count on it, up to the 500s.
That's a mighty high number. What sign were you born under?
Sign?
Astrological sign. I bet you were born under Aries. Aries people are forceful and dynamic. They don't on noise. They love to bang things around. You must have had lots of banging around in the army, and now that you're out, you make up for it by treating inanimate objects with such fury.
Stanley was born 5 minutes after Christmas.
Capricorn, the goat.
What sign were you born under?
Oh, my birthday's next month, the 15th of September. That's under Virgo.
What's Virgo?
Virgo is the virgin.
Huh? Say, do you happen to know someone named Shaw?
Why, everybody knows someone named Shaw.
Well, the someone named Shaw is under the impression he met you at Laurel. But I figure he must have gotten you mixed up with some other party, because this other party is someone he met at a hotel called the Flamingo.
I'm afraid he doesn't have me. He has me mixed up with this other party. The Hotel Flamingo is not the sort of establishment out here to be seen in.
You know of it?
Yes, I've seen it and smelled it.
You must have been pretty close if you could smell it.
The odor of cheap perfume is penetrating.
That stuff you use is expensive.
$25 an ounce. I'm nearly out. That's just a hint if you want to remember my birthday.
Shaw must have gotten you mixed up. He goes in and out of Laura all the time, so he can check on it and clear up any mistakes.
Don't worry, it'll be okay.
I'll wait for you at the Four Deuces.
Hey, don't I rate one kiss?
Not in front of your sister.
Stella, what have you heard about me?
Huh?
What have people been telling you about me?
Telling?
You haven't heard any unkind gossip about me.
Why, no, Blanche. Of course not.
Honey, there was a good deal of talk in Laurel.
About you, Blanche?
I wasn't so good in the last 2 years or so, after Belle Reeve had started to slip through my fingers.
All of us do things we...
I never was hard on or self-sufficient enough. When people are soft people got to shimmer and glow. They've got to put on soft colors, the colors of butterfly wings, and put a paper lantern over the light. It isn't enough to be soft. You've got to be soft and attractive. And I'm fading now. I don't know how much longer I can turn the trick. Have you been listening to me?
I don't listen to you when you are being morbid.
Is that Coke for me?
Not for anyone else.
Why, you precious thing, you. Is it just a Coke?
You mean you want a shot in it?
Well, honey, a shot never does a Coke any harm. Let me. You mustn't wait on me.
I like to wait on you, Blanche. It makes me seem more like home.
I have to admit it. I love to be waited on. You're so good to me, and
Blanche.
I know, I won't. You hate me to talk sentimental. But honey, believe, I feel things more than I tell you. I won't stay that long, I promise.
Blanche.
I won't, I promise. I'll go. Go soon. I will really. I won't hang around until he throws me out.
Now will you stop talking foolish?
Yes, honey. Watch how you pour that fizzy stuff over. It foams.
Heavens.
Right on my pretty white skirt.
Oh, use my hanky. Blot gently.
I know. Gently, gently.
Did it stain?
Not a bit. Isn't it lucky?
Why did you scream like that?
I don't know why I screamed. Mitch is coming at 7. I guess I'm just feeling nervous about our relations. He hasn't gotten a thing but a goodnight kiss, and that's all I've given him. Stella, I want his respect, and men don't want anything they get too easy. But on the other hand, men lose interest quickly, especially when the girl is over 30. They think a girl over 30 ought to, the vulgar term is, put out. And I'm not putting out, of course. He doesn't know that. I mean, I haven't informed him of my real age.
Why are you so sensitive about your age?
Because of hard knocks, my vanity's been given. What I mean is, he thinks I'm sort of prim and proper, you know. I want to deceive him enough to make him want me.
Blanche, do you want him?
I want to rest. I want to breathe quietly again. Yes, I want Mitch very badly. Just think. If it happens, I can leave here and not be a problem anymore.
Hey Steve. Hey Eunice. Hey Stella.
Will. It will. It will, honey. It will. But don't take another drink. Ding dong!
Come in. Well, what can I do for you?
I'm collecting for the Evening Star.
I didn't know the Stars took up collections.
It's the paper.
I know, I was joking, feebly. Will you have a drink?
No, ma'am. No, thank you. I can't drink on the job.
Oh, well, now, let's see. No, I don't have a dime. I'm not the lady of the house. I'm her sister from Mississippi. I'm one of those poor relations you've heard about.
That's all right. I'll drop by later.
Hey, could you give me a light?
Sure. This doesn't always work.
It's temperamental? Thank you. Hey, what time is it?
15:07, ma'am.
So late. Don't you just love these long rainy afternoons in New Orleans when it's an hour, just isn't an hour, but a little piece of eternity drops into your hands, and who knows what to do with it? You, didn't get wet in the rain?
No, ma'am. I stepped inside.
In a drugstore and had a soda?
Uh-huh.
Chocolate?
No, ma'am. Cherry.
Cherry.
A cherry soda.
You make my mouth water.
Well, I'd better be going.
Young man. Young man, young man, young man. Has anyone ever told you that you look like a young prince out of the Arabian Nights? Well, you do, honey lamb. Come here. I want to kiss you just once, softly and sweet on your mouth. Now run along now, quickly. It would be nice to keep you, but I've got to be good and keep my hands off children. Coming, Mr. Rosencavalier. Bow to me first, then now present them. Ah, merci.
Shoot up. On it. Up the 5 hours. I always screw up on that. Hey Steve. Hey. Darn it. Darn it.